Hey everybody, Jay here. Welcome back to the homestead. We don't have enough firewood around here, so we're gonna go find some more. We're gonna go look for ready-to-go outdoor boiler firewood. If those of you are maybe just joining us here, this is our unit here, Central Boiler CL6048 Classic, all-you-can-eat buffet, non-gasification unit. We're gonna go out in the woods right now. We have some decent conditions. It's starting to warm up, but I haven't been out in the woods all year long on our property. We have 18 acres of land. There's probably oodles of firewood out there. We've been so busy doing tree jobs and other stuff here. I just want to get out in the woods, see if we can find some ready to go boiler wood. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take a minimalist kit today, just basic gear and the four-wheeler, and let's go see what we can find. So we'll see you guys out in the woods. We're gonna probably cut down maybe a standing dead tree, maybe something blew over. We'll see. We just want something that's a little bit not too green, but hopefully boiler ready. If boiler ready means not a green tree, but hopefully somewhat dry. So let's go ahead and we'll see you guys out there. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, folks. Let me know what you're up to. Man, I was sick as a dog last week. Stomach bug, both front and back end. Things were coming up, which they shouldn't have. But yes, we're finally feeling better now. Kids are back in school. They were off too. They got sick. Naturally, when one gets sick, we all get sick. But yeah, finally got a couple hours, about 35-degree day. We're looking for some boiler wood, folks. Enjoy the video. Well, it doesn't take long to find wood here now, does it? Here's a one laying across the trail. Another one leaning there. Some snow on it. I mean, just look around, guys. It's everywhere. Dead. These pines that look like they're dying. Look at all this stuff off the ground, ready to go right now. Off the ground. We're gonna cut all this out. Oh crap, there's more over there. There's a ton. It's a two-part thing. You come out here, you spend some time out in the woods, you clear some dead stuff hanging over the trails, stuff that you don't want to fall when you at the wrong time, and you get some firewood out of it. There's no I got no back a bit, but it's so dead we're able to literally push it right over. Looks pretty dry too. So let's buck it up, take it home. Over this in another video, but not all deadwood's created equal. Those pieces I just cut towards the tip are definitely holding a lot more moisture than these sections at the bottom. So we're gonna go over that in another video because that's really cool to see, and it's very helpful when you're looking for good ready to go firewood. Again, this may not be the best quality wood, but it's pretty dry. Looks like a maple, silver maple, so let's give it the whack test. Okay, you hear that? That's pretty dry. Okay, let's move these to the side of the trail here. What I like to do is cut a few trees up, bring all my gear back, and then we'll just make some shuttle runs with the four-wheeler. This stuff's light. This will be good. I mean, even this ugly one will burn. All right, let's grab another one. This tree wasn't in the best of shape. The first couple sections I cut were a lot better than these ones here, but we're gonna haul it home anyways, throw it in the back. We can always bake it for a day or two before we pull it over our fire, so not a big deal. We have hundreds of trees, limbs like this on the homestead, broken tops, leaning. This stuff right here is absolutely premium. Separated from the root structure, broken off, so it's not pulling any moisture from the ground anymore. just leaning up, drying in the woods. I can't make this up. That leaning wood, stuff like this, stuff that's off the ground naturally, is some of the best wood I've ever burned right out of the woods. It makes me so happy to just go through and legit clean up the woods and cut down some stuff and improve the land. This one's really dead. Let's just drop it where it wants to go, right in there. Then we'll take her home. Big fat notch, we'll just undermine it. See you later. I don't know if you've been listening, but tapping these trees when they're up or down, you get a sense of how wet or dense the wood is. Now I'm just going to overlay, because you don't need to hear the chainsaw here. This is a small tree, but it's called sounding the tree. It's a very cool thing to do. I usually do it before I climb some sketchy trees. It's called sounding it. You get an idea. If it sounds hollow, it's dead and it's dry. Some of these trees I'm tapping on the ground or when they're standing are definitely dry. You can hear it in the tone of the wood. It's an amazing thing, actually, when you start getting into forestry and whatnot. The stuff you can learn. It's fascinating. It is endless out here. The certified forestry knock. See how dry these are. Guys, these are like, it's not even fair. It's good matchsticks. Beautiful. Again, we don't cut all the deadwood. The deadwood's good for the forest. I've been over that. I'll make another video on that. You gotta pay attention to the forest. You can't just go cutting willy-nilly everything out of it. How light these are. Perfect boiling. Guys, 18 acres, 20 next to us, 40 on the other side. I could spend all day out here. Every day. It'll probably heat the whole house. I hope you're enjoying the content as much as I am. That's a beautiful looking pile. You notice I'm always looking around. Every so often I do a 360. I am carrying a GUN with me because this is our land. That doesn't mean there's nobody out here, and rather have it than not. I'm also more worried about predators. Here's another dead stick full of mushrooms. It's a hardwood. Look at that. Let's knock this down. Man, we're cruising here. I want to roll. I just look around. There's so much blowover, tops blown out, dead trees. We bought 18 acres of land next to 20 acres of conservation land, which we own, which we have permission to be on. And there's another like 40 on the other side. This land has never been logged. It's never been maintained, as you can tell. I mean, look at some of these trees here. The growth is insane, but plenty of wood to harvest. Look at these piles. Pile, 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 pile. Let's knock this one down. Make another. problem at all. This happens all the time due to proximity. All I do when a tree's hung up like this, I just keep undercutting it, and eventually it will fall. You have to be careful though, because the more you shorten it, it's going to eventually slide out of the tree it's hung up in. So it's very dangerous. Be very careful, one piece at a time. So I want to save room to get this wood out today. So we're going to haul all these piles back to the homestead. I'm not going to share you that. Make a big pile right by the boiler, and then if we have time, we will come back. I like to cut and take at the same time. I don't like to cut and leave piles, because then if it snows or we don't get to it, I'd rather cut it and get it out. So there's a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of stuff there. We're gonna leave for now. We passed by a couple, so let's haul home what we got, make a big pile, and then we'll show you what like an hour's worth of time out in the woods gets you. You can get quite a lot done in a short period of time out in the bush here. So let's turn around with the four-wheeler and start hauling some logs home. We'll see you guys back. Trip number 1, all loaded up. Just want to show you each trip. Okay, here's trip number 2, loaded in the four-wheeler. This stuff looks worse than it is. It's very dry. It's just surface wet snow and stuff. It's gonna burn great. Temps at 175. That's gonna kick on soon. So let's dump this, get round. I think we have one more load, and then we'll burn some. From forest to boiler, my favorite. All right, this is trip number 3. As you can see, even 1 day change in temperature, trails get kind of soft. This is the best tree so far. Standing dry pine wood. Let me give this a love tap so you can hear how dry some of these are. Look at that one's got a split down the middle. Perfect boiler wood. This is trip number 3. There you have it, folks. Hour of my time. And this is what we got. Some's uglier, some stuff's uglier, like that. That's pretty ugly. Stuff like this, premium boiler wood. So again, we spent an hour out in the woods and we got 3 loads of Deadwood. Yeah, I can't, what an amazing thing to be able to do. Just go out in the woods, cut a tree down, come back and burn it. I find that fascinating. That's why I love my Classic. I'm not going to get into the other reasons, but this machine will burn all of this, all that junk right off the stump. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. God bless. In the next video or two, I'm gonna kind of explain to you how to burn standing deadwood, because standing deadwood isn't as dry as it always may seem. So we're gonna go over that in another video, how I do it. But yeah, anyways, God bless, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. And like I always say, we will see you guys out in the woods.